Well, it's Saturday. Yeah, that wonderful. Hang on, I just chopped something. Well, there you are. Didn't know where you went for a minute. It's foggy in here. Got the fog machine on. Obviously it doesn't work very well. It's called Crapo Fog. Puts out brown fog. This isn't your normal fog. This fog is also infused with a fragrance you might not really want at your party, but a couple drops of that into your normal fog machine and you have yourself crappy frog. Crappy frog? Crappy fog. It's so crappy, you don't even feel like saying the name right. How crappy is that if everybody says the name of what you're selling wrong? They're like, I'm gonna call it dead. They do not make bread. Whoever's back there making dead must be dead, so we're gonna call it dead. Not bread anymore. We're gonna change a couple letters since I think we need yeast. What if you can't use yeast? There's alternatives you could use. Just get the self-rising flour. But if you really couldn't have yeast, I don't know, what would you use? I know you can use applesauce instead of oil. Kind of replace it for eggs too, but the eggs do something. See, things are ingredients for a reason. Start substituting. You might not know what you're getting. Do you think there's something wrong with the light? I do. I know there is. Because I look like, well, like I shouldn't go out in the sun. Probably shouldn't go out in the sun too long. Unless I'm wearing like SPF 134. It's a special brand. Normally made for people in other countries that get born too many days too soon. And there's no canopies other than maybe palm branches. Hey, you know who was the greatest mathematician in the Bible? That'd be Moses, because he wrote the book of Numbers. Who was really good at investing? That'd be Pharaoh's daughter, because she went down to the banks of the Nile and pulled out a little profit. Ha! So we should probably leave those jokes alone, like baseball and the Bible in the beginning, and tennis, David served in Saul's court. My bad. Volleyball? Is that better? Yeah, and they even had Hondas back in the Bible because all the disciples were in one accord. I mean, it could go on and on and on. There's some things in the Bible that are pretty funny. Like if you haven't read Song of Solomon chapter 7, yeah, my Bible should be within eyesight, right? If you read the Bible, you'd be able to just be like, bam, there's my Bible. You wouldn't look to the wall. Why would the Bible be on the wall? Could be a bookshelf. Could be a shelf. You could have a little Bible holder stand just to hold your Bible. Put it right by the doorbell chime. When people ring the doorbell, it's ringing right next to your Bible. Did you hear that? That was the non-emergency alert system. If it had been a real emergency, a lot of stuff would have happened. Maybe. Depends on the emergency. I could be surrounded by water. A big 12-foot by 30-foot by 6-foot deep, like a pool was in the sky floating, and then the pool disappeared. Of course, it was a full pool, not an empty pool. And the water just came down. It might crush a house. I mean, if jumping off of a high dive with flat feet into the water can hurt, maybe pretty bad. Oh, there's gotta go. You folks have a wonderful Saturday. And I'll try to get back to you next Saturday. And if you forget anything, remember, you can always watch the video again. And it'll all be fresh once more.